Good morning, fam. How y'all doing this morning? Another day in the life vlog. Take you into my day, you know, and that's it. I guess my question to you is how you feeling this morning? All right, I'm feeling good. I got enough rest. Feels like I got enough rest now. It's about that time to go hit the gym. After the gym, come back home, feed the dogs, and then I'll probably more than likely go on a walk. But I'm just curious. I want y'all to go down in the comments section and tell me, what's your morning routine? What are the things that you do? First thing that you do in the morning. I start off by washing my face. Yeah, you gotta keep the face looking clean and young. Something I thought was really interesting. Actually, one of my followers had reached out to me and was asking, "Hey, how you continue to look so young?" I tell you, it starts with a routine, and that routine is just making sure that you're washing your face in the morning, and make sure you lotion. But you know what? I would say the most important thing that I tell anybody, it might be time to get rid of some of those vices, right? And I'm speaking in reference to smoking, drinking, and I'm not saying just do it cold turkey, but just gradually just do a little bit less of, because I have to say, for me, it's just been it's really, I'm not a smoker, definitely not that. I'm not a drinker at all, really. And I would say drink a lot of water. That's important. You see where I'm at. I'm actually in my basement. I try not to wake anybody up in the morning because I'm an early riser. I mean, I'm up at about 4:30, 5 in the morning, so I can get ready to go to the gym. But I come on down here and, so I can make as much noise as possible. And that includes, getting up, washing the face, shaving, all that good stuff. But I would say that's what, try not to wake up the whole family. I think anybody that wakes up the dogs, right? Buttercup, I know the name, and also Creed. Yeah, so those are the only ones that wake up, but I let them out in the morning. I remember being asked, hey man, how come you don't grow the beard out, do anything like that? Listen, I can't get with the itchiness. I mean, I know it's certain stages that you got to go through, but I'm like, nah. I mean, I probably could if I want, you know what I mean? But it's not my thing, right? I like to keep things clean. Clean baby face, that's how I like it. Fellas, I don't know what y'all use for aftershave, but for some reason I like this Adidas aftershave. I mean, I get it from Walmart. It's probably like $5 some odd, but I don't know. I like it. What about y'all? All right, that's enough. Let's go get it, man. Time to go hit the gym. Boom. Injured my shoulder the other day, but I'm gonna see how that go. But gotta go hit the gym right now. See y'all in a little bit. Peace. What's up, Creed? What's up, Creed? You all right, man? Sit. Good sit, good sit. Guess I gotta get you something now. Hold on. Sit. Sit. Break. Sit. Wait. Break. Sit. Break. What's up, family? Starting out this walk. Yeah, speaking of this walk, I'm going to talk to you about something for a second. Listen, if you're thinking about losing weight or trying to lose weight, you can start, man. I would say, you know what? I may do it with you, probably like a 30-day challenge, right? Because I'm looking to lose about, I would say maybe about 5 to 7 pounds, maybe 10 if I just really want to lean all the way out. But there's a few things that you can start doing. And it's little things like what I'm doing right now, walking, right? So I tell anybody, I mean, it's easy. It's easy. Look, it could be anywhere. It could be in the neighborhood. It could be in a park, um, anywhere. But just start a routine where you're able to get out and also walk a little bit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, you want to start with that. Also, if you, okay, you know what? Let me just back up for a second. There's a couple things that you can do. Number one, I would say 80% is the diet. So 80% is the diet. So listen, you just got to change some of your habits, right? Some of your eating habits, right? Pull back on on the sugar. Now I'm not gonna lie. I love some cookies, candies, and cakes. You like how that rolled off my tongue, right? But I love some sweets. But I would say like just start pulling a little bit off of that, right? That's just one. Two, then the bread, your bread intake, right? So just reevaluate what you're eating on a regular basis. Okay. All right. So let's just start with the diet first. All right. So we'll go over in this channel of different things that you can do, but I don't want to spend too much time on it now. But just know number one is your diet. Change that a little bit. But also the other thing is, man, I hear roosters and stuff. Man, it's crazy. Anyway, I would say just start doing some things in terms of like walking, where it's a gradual thing, right? Like some people, oh, you need to start jogging. You need to do, man. Look, I'll tell anybody, you sometimes you got to ease your way into your fitness, right? Because the last thing that you want to do is get discouraged in terms of what you're doing. And when I say get discouraged, meaning that like you feel as though you start walking or you're running and you're not able to catch your breath. You're not able to, you don't see the gains right away. Listen, take your time. First things first, start walking. Walk in your neighborhood, go to a park, and just get on a little routine. Get your steps in. All right? So you want to do that. But also, it gives you an opportunity to get on out. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's good to get out here in nature and, breathe in the fresh air. It's a little cool this morning. It's about 50, I'll say 50 degrees, 55 degrees. I'm out here with no with no sleeves on, but you know what? That's cool with me, man. I know that I'm gonna get out here. I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna work up a sweat. So I'm good. So get on out in the neighborhood, get on out in the park or somewhere and start walking. Or if you don't want to be outside, go to the mall, right? The mall walkers. You don't necessarily have to get up early in the morning to do that, but I would say just go to the mall and walk around. You don't got to spend all your money on everything. I don't recommend that. But you certainly can get on out and start walking. So that's a start. That's a start. Hell, I mentioned walking. Yeah, that's one thing. But also, I would say you got to start changing your habits. Get up early in the morning. I, I know it can be tough in the beginning, but I tell anyone, listen, so, there's no reason to stay up to 11, 11:30, 12 at night. Like seriously, if you really think about it. I mean, if you could sacrifice going to bed, let's just say, look, you don't want to push it too much. Let's just say 10:15, you're already making your way to the bed. 10:30, you're already in the bed, right? I mean, if you can do it at 10, that's even perfect. But what I'm saying is go to bed around like 10, so that way you can get up early in the morning. When I say early in the morning, I'm speaking in reference to like, waking up at 5. Sounds crazy, But when you get up early in the morning, then you can get to the gym. You can also there's a little bit of time that you can have for yourself, especially if you have a family, right? Even if you don't have a family, I mean, you just need that little bit of extra time. So getting up early, you're able to get to the gym, you're able to get back, you're able to settle down, you can plan your day out, think about things that you need to accomplish for the day. Or maybe it could be work, things that you want to just kind of put on your agenda. But I'm telling you, just from what I've been experiencing, getting out, waking up early, it makes a difference, man. It has made a difference in my life. I started doing that probably, it's been about almost like 10, 12 years now, where it was necessary. It was necessary for me for the simple fact that, when my kids were younger, it just wasn't fair to them for me to get off of work and then go straight to the gym. When I get to the gym is crazy. It's just crowded. And I'm not getting home till 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's ridiculous. Come on now. So I was like, you know what? I got to make some certain sacrifices. So if the sacrifice is sleep initially, then I need to do that because my family come first, right? Then my health. Understand that. So get up early, man. Just give it a try. It definitely will make a difference for you. Okay. And all you young folks, just understand you don't need to be in that. You don't need to be out all night, man. There's a saying that they say, ain't nothing good happen past 12 o'clock. Now, I do realize certain clubs and stuff like that start, as y'all say, things start going, around that time. But I'm just saying, like, just change certain habits that you have. You got me? You feel me? Okay, family. I'm coming to the end of my walk. I mentioned about starting early and getting up early in the morning. Well, it's about that time for me to start my day. So I got to get back and start my day, in terms of my work. And then later on, I'll be training my son at the gym. But but yeah, listen, I just to recap the day. Well, first off, I appreciate y'all spending time with me in terms of my day and my life. I really enjoy doing this, right? And I really appreciate you. And I always say the algorithm is real. I just need you to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. As long as you do that, I can continue to do what I'm doing. And just hopefully I'm bringing some value to YouTube and bringing some value to you, right? So, so just to recap real quick, of course, my day in the life, I didn't show me at the gym because, like I said, I injured my shoulder. I'll tell you about that in the next episode. But yeah, just to recap, I mean, I say, look, 30-day challenge. I challenge you. Number one, start with your diet, right? Start paying attention closely in terms of what you're eating. If you slightly change that, you're going to see a major difference in you dropping weight and also looking good right away. All right, that's one part, right? So change the diet. Other thing, get out here and walk. Listen, walk. Just get out here and just walk. All you gotta do is just start easy. You don't need to be jogging all that. Oh, I'm biking 16 miles. Man, please. You get out here and you walk, you're good. All right. And the other thing too, most important, try to start getting up early. Get up early in the morning. Get up early in the morning, start your day, do more. You're gonna feel better. Then you go from there. All right. So until I see you next time, stay blessed as always. Undefeated life, man. Let's live it. You and me together, all right? Peace.